for what you're doing now, right now. Thank you, Jah, for every little thing. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jah. You make the birds to sing. We're gonna sing along, sing along.
Greetings to you all. A blessed and blessed, pleasant good morning. How good it is to be here, truly. Welcome to Styles FM Radio 96.1, 96.5, and 96.7, coming to you from Port Antonio, Portland, Jamaica. This is a Spiritual Vibrations program. My name is Sister P. Engineer today is Cassidy, and we will be with you until 1 o'clock. Certainly, I give thanks for life. Not just my life, but I give thanks for your life also. Welcome to those of you on 96.1, 96.5, 96.7, and on the internet, www.stylesfm.com. I'd like to take time out to welcome all visitors to our island, a special welcome to first-time listeners, and of course, welcome to our listeners around the world. To participate in the program, you may text, call, or WhatsApp 453-1444. For those of you in the USA and in Canada, we have a special line. Your area code is 954-338-7973. There's Styles on the go in the US. It's area code 213-992-4360. And in the UK, it's 033-0010-3322. You may also find us on YouTube at Styles FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Styles FM, STYLZFM. Twitter at Styles FM 961. Facebook, Styles FM 96.1 fan page. Just a reminder to listeners that this program is not a big up program. This program is about empowering people, African people, letting us know the issues, deal with the issues. There are many other programs who do big ups and so forth. We have to use the time here wisely to see if we can open the doors, let our people see some kind of light. Yeah, good morning to you also, Denise and Anna Kay from Cornwall Bears and Sharon in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, Sharon, it's good to be back and good to see that you are tuned in. Give thanks.
All I want from liberty is a life of peace, but every day is a struggling to keep away the peace. And every time I look around, I see suffering increase. Any day now, I shall be released. Shine on your way. Running on yeah. Ooh. And don't you worry, my people, don't you ever forget. Give Jah the glory with every single step that you take now. So don't you worry, my people, don't you ever forget. No. Give Jah the glory with every single breath that you take now. My people don't fuss, my people don't fight. Highly Selassie, some said Jesus Christ. My people don't fuss, my people don't fight. Genesis, Revelation, everything right. My people don't fuss, my people don't fight. Oh, we should all unite. My people don't fuss, my people don't fight. Don't worry, my people, don't you ever forget. Give Jah the glory with every single step that you take.
Good morning to you also, Taria. Good morning to you, Taria. Why the class look slouchy this morning?
No. Give Jah the glory with every single breath that you take now. Jah love higher than the mountains, deeper than the river, wider than the valley. Oh, yeah, Jah love, share with everybody, your mommy and your granny, the little baby in the belly. Well, we've been down in this valley for a very long time. Don't you know Jah is always on time? And every morning the sun still shines. To my brothers, don't you be unkind. Read the scripture, chase the devil.
Good morning to you also, Karen. And welcome back to you.
And as you're moving on through your day.
Yeah, Karen is in Nebraska and Taria is in Florida.
My people, don't you ever forget. Give Jah the glory every single step that you take now. I said, don't worry, my people, don't you ever forget. No. Give Jah the glory with every single breath that you take now. Don't worry, Jah people, don't you ever forget. No. Give Jah the glory with every single step that you take now. I say, don't worry, my people, don't you ever forget. Whoa. Give Jah the glory with every single breath that you take now. Higher than the mountain, Jah, no, it's not now. Deeper than the river. Oh, yes, I know. Wider than the valley. Oh, yes, I know. Share with everybody. Don't worry.
Do you have or are you seeking a place to rent, seeking employment or have a job vacancy? Are you selling a car or having a garage sale? Then come see us. Let Styles do the advertising for you and you'll be on your way in no time. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Advertising Style. Advertise with Styles.
Doghouse Productions presents
The Magnum Beach Invasion, Sunday, June the 5th.
at Bikini Beach in Portland from 2 to midnight. Sling Dog
Particular Beanie Man, Business Stickler, Christopher Martin, Ninja Man, Bushman,
and so many more. Hosted by
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Stations and Big A.
Music by Stuart Love, Firelings, Footer, Irv Cooper. Admission $1,000, 2 for 1 before 5 p.m.
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly and ID is required. Sponsored by
Magnum KFC, Pure National Ice, Magnum Bling Dog Beach Invasion.
Go louder.
Portlanders, Akan Auto Technology, located at 33 Boundary Crescent, Port Antonio. Visit us for all your auto repair and servicing. We offer computerized wheel alignment, computerized wheel balancing, suspension checks, AC repair, inspection, and all your auto repair needs. For complete auto repair and service, visit or call Akan Auto Technology today at 715-5205. And remember, we are located at 33 Boundary Crescent.
Architects, draftsmen, and surveyors, get your drawings printed in high-quality professional standards. We can satisfy your printing needs. Whether it is for presentation to your clients or for submitting building and subdivision application, make it VJ Printing Services. Whether drawing by hand or with computer-aided softwares, we will plot your negatives and print the copies as you need. We do high-quality white paper printing that is water-resistant and never fades, unlike traditional blueprint. For more information, call VJ Printing at 893-2266.
But before I get into anything, I would like to thank Cassidy. Cassidy, everyone says that you did a great job. I was on vacation and I decided that I was totally tuned out of everything. So I want to congratulate you. And that was, the boy that wears the short pants in the class. He just called to say, congratulations to Cassidy. He did a fantastic job. So thank you ever so much, Cassidy, for keeping the spiritual vibrations together. Well, rain more than rain. Could I hardly come out of yard this morning. Anyway, we give thanks. As one of my youth say, we won't hear the fire engine them woo this year because now we're not burned down. So we give thanks for that. I'd like to say good morning to all the brethren who work at the Jamaica Fire Brigade. Good morning to you all. But class really coming, Good morning, Chris. Chris says, good morning, mommy. So joyful to hear your voice on the airwaves again. And Grace says, good morning to you, Sister P. I'm so happy to know that you're back. Yes, give thanks. I'm happy to be back. All right. So, me now, keep my mouth shut. So, the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica has signed a deal with China Radio International to share educational content. We're sharing educational, China Radio going to share educational content with we. They're going to be sharing documentaries and a television series produced by China Radio International to be aired in Jamaica. Lord of mercy. You know how we follow. So soon when we see them people up on TV, we soon start slit way eye if you look like them. We still can't deal with Marcus Garvey teachings. We can't get Marcus Garvey teachings in schools, but now we get educational content from China. Tell me something. These people who run country, are they so out of touch that they do not realize that the massive amount of people in Jamaica is of African ancestry? That now we sign deal with China Radio International to share educational content, documentaries, and a television series produced by China Radio to be aired in Jamaica. Sometimes, me really get vexed. Not just sort of vexed, but really, really vexed. Because here, we cannot get Marcus Garvey teachings in the schools, but now we're really getting educational content from China. Well, I guess there's two ways to look at it. We can look at it and see China taking over Jamaica, so we might as well learn something about them. Maybe that is the way they're looking at it. Because it's a new colonial master. And so I guess we need to learn about them. But it don't matter. Whether we learn about them or not, we're still going to be under them. I'm talking about Marcus Garvey. All of the papers them on Marcus Garvey gone to Duke University in America. Not the University of the West Indies. No. And guess what? Me not seeing a public outrage. Me not hearing a public outrage. Me not hear peep. I bet you something. Make it go at Trinidad. And you would have hear all kind of something. All kind of something you would have hear. Them would have gone back for the boycott business. All kind of something them would have gone back for. But it's Duke University and it's America. So it's all right. I'm talking about it, you know, so me now come off of the Trinidad business because the people them will tell we for boycott Trinidad, they do not look like we. And it is to their interest how we have followed them and we have make next people. All enough people will live in America, Jamaican people will live in America who don't even have no business down here. Them don't care because them not coming back here for live. Go and tell we say, we for go against we own our people them. We don't go away with that. We not take that. You know someone I want to talk about? The treatment of Jamaicans at Miami airport. Them don't like we. A lot of Jamaicans going through Miami airport. We are put into rooms, all kind of something. You miss your next flight. So guess what? Me stop go through this. So me no bother with it. So I went on a flight that took me through Atlanta. So when it come time for change for go to New York now, I see the same people that were on the flight with me going that way. Some of you say, but so much flight go to Miami and you know you can move on quick from there. So I'm kind to realize. No, the people them say no, we not go to Miami no more. No, because they not treat we right. No. And guess what? We don't talk about boycotting those people. We're too simple-minded. And hate we own our people. And make next people tell we what to do. With we own our people. We don't need to wake up, you know. Here Marcus Garvey say, up you mighty race. You hear me tell you? After them start put all them China people with them something with them put on there, we soon start split way. Just like we have to follow the next people them. We have big bottom already, but it's not big enough. We have to follow the next one them because them are put on bottom, so we put on bottom. We already a buy we here from China. We are buy with bottom from wherever. We are buy with breast from wherever. What is wrong with we? And on top of all of that, we don't stop calling ourselves dog. Which other people here are calling themselves dog? No next people not call themselves dog, you know. So if you are going to call somebody a dog, what you tell them say is that their mother is a dog and their father is a dog, so them is a dog. No, go work, you know. People will always step over you. Hey, youth man and youth man, you is not a dog. And if you is a dog, do you have mange? Do you have flea? What kind of dog you choose to be? It is an insult to your mother and your father and to all of the ancestors that bring you into the world for you now to get to the level. All these mighty kings and queens out of Africa. For you to get to the level and feel so bad about yourself that it is okay for somebody to call you a dog. No, me not take that. Now I want to talk about, you know, people always talking about racial profiling in America. And why not want to talk about racial profiling in America? I'm talking about one aspect of something against our people. Because in Jamaica, it is class profiling. And you see, you have some people who live in Jamaica, they're not going away. So they're not really overs. Things like this, that there is serious class profiling in Jamaica. You cannot go into some communities and just talk about you walking around in there. It don't work that way. So you better overs that. But I want to talk about racial profiling in America now. My daughter and myself went over to the neighboring community, which basically is all white. And she drives a particular type of car. And she said to me, Mom, that policeman is following us, And I said, hey, we must follow with her. But she was right. So we pulled in somewhere, and he pulled in that same place. And while we were doing business there, he was parked watching us. And when we pulled out, he pulled out. So apparently, he must have checked out everything while we were sitting there. So, talking about it with a member of my family, something came up about racism. And his response was, we all have a chip on our shoulders. And he don't see nothing that is going on. And it's because we have chip on our shoulder why we talk about these things. And I'm saying, you mean there are really people in the world like that right now? But of course, you do have people in Jamaica who don't even have a clue. They don't even know that they're being discriminated against. Because as long as you can consider yourself a dog, it doesn't matter. Someone asked me, did I have a good time in America? Yes, I had a great time. I had a great time. And why did I have a great time? I was with family. And everyone knows about my grandson, everybody who listens to this program. Yes, that little man is now basically my granddad. Because he's the one that, he's my granddad. But one of the highlights of my trip was to go to upstate New York in a place called Sleepy Hollow. And they have this festival there every year, but this is the first that I had known about it. And what they do is there is a particular farm that is up there, and the descendants of the Africans who worked on that farm, every year they go there and celebrate their heritage. And you want to know why I have a wonderful time in America? Because we don't have nothing like that, yes, so. And they, you remember, I don't know if you remember, Short Pants Boy, tell me this. You remember one wheel something where we used to have, you take a piece of stick and you run down the road and you have the stick on the wheel. And so they bring out all of those things. And the kids were there running around with the wheels. You remember that, Cassidy? One wheels, and you have the stick. Well, you should see the children up there running around with it on the farm, Yes. And then they had the open fires, what we call fireside. And them had to put them on the fire. And them was boiling the corn and it just like you see it in Africa. And the people them just up in the clothes like what them ancestors did wear. And then them start to tell the story them. And of course, enough drumming. And so a friend of mine had told me about it, so I wanted to go. And when I went, so I'm going to tell you, be careful in life. I saw 3 people that I knew other than my friend. And so, as to why I have a good time when I'm in America, because I do get to see some of my peers, people who are interested in the same things that I'm interested in, people who are interested in keeping their ancestors' memories alive. All right, we have a new communication system. I guess it's not new, but now they have taken over Jamaica. Them name Flow, but them name Slow. It is disgraceful, the service that they are giving to us. It is not a service. The house phone don't work. The internet don't work. I never have no internet this morning. I had to come in here and try and get some things together. I couldn't even talk to my own family on Facebook and get message from them because I don't have no internet. Last night, I don't have no internet. This morning, I don't have no internet. I know I pay my bill. The house phone, sometimes it ring, one half ring, and then you don't hear You pick it up, maybe you can make a call. How did the government of Jamaica allow a company to take over something as important as a communication system without knowing if they were able to do it? Because clearly they're not able to do it. They're not able to do the job. Well, you know, Cassidy, you know, you're going to have to put everything up there for me to give the feedback from everybody. You have to make them big. My eyesight. So let's go, Cassidy. Let me hear what everybody have to say. We have some very interesting things to talk about. There's so much for me to talk about this morning, but you know, it's a time business, and we have to look out in a different way. But sometimes I really wonder about the shutters them. And another thing is, so the Chinese people, the Chinese gave us some super highways. And we will continue to kill off ourselves on these highways because they know that we fool and cannot drive. And we'll kill off ourselves. And then them, it will be, that suit them, you know. That don't suit we. And we continue to mourn because we foolishly and stupidly think that we are on, what them call it, Daytona 500 or whatever, F1 formula race. Okay, so here comes, who is this now, Cassidy? This is Grace? Oh, okay, Karen. Well, of course, Karen says, good morning, Sister P and Cassidy, welcome back. And just to let listeners know, because people are really from all over the world. And here comes, and Karen says, what you saying? Why would Jamaica need China's broadcasting content? Don't they have controlled content to their people? You see that? You see that, Karen? Wow. Classroom is horrible in my country as I have experienced it during visit uptown while I battle with the race demon in my place of residence. Yes. Karen, you see what me I talk about? Classism. She says, yes, classism is horrible in my own country, which is Jamaica, as she has experienced it during a visit uptown. So the classism is here and the race demon is in her place of residence, which is Nebraska. Give thanks, Karen. Next one, Cassidy. What that mean? Which way? Oh, yes. Fitzroy, when we talk about the boy in the short pants in the classroom, his Fitzroy had one of those wheels, and he said the name of his wheel was Lotus. But isn't it nice that to see people doing things like this? And basically, you know, this is what we were really trying to do with Felicity until. And Grace, who says Grace is in Georgia, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Never forget that, Grace. Says, good morning, blessed good morning to you, Sister P. I'm so happy to know you're back. And Grace says, I didn't know so we speak Mandarin or Cantonese. How Jamaican people gonna understand if they don't speak as they would say Chinese? And she goes on to say, some black people too simple-minded and hate themselves. They hate their complexion so much. It sick my stomach so much to see how many of them are damaging their skin not to look like Africans. And when you talk about how them damage them here too, you know, because them piercing, then gluing, then sewing, all kinds of things. But you hear me say, we so slit eye. Anybody else there? Hold this now. Lovely in Taylor Shop. Morning, Sister P. Talk up the things. Because African must unite and stand up for equality for Jamaican. Lovely in Taylor Shop rep. Yes, good morning, Nikki's Tailoring. Oh, this is somebody else. Because this looks like it is. Yeah, man, this is who I think it is. Morning, Taylor. Hope you're having a great time and you won't have problems like last year. And this is from Sharon. Sharon says, wonderful. I thought you were sick. Glad you had a nice vacation. Give thanks, Sharon. Any more, Cassidy? And Sharon is in Florida. Mhm. Yes, and yes, from Chris. So we're gonna move on now. And Garnet Silk. I am vexed. Yes, my vex.
Too much. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. Hey, Mr. Langton, you shouldn't say what you said. Now you make me mad. I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Whoa, whoa. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals.
Just said a while ago that all the time he thought that that song was saying, I am blessed. And I myself used to think so, you know, but what he's actually saying is that I am vexed.
And we know where we're from. So to hell with you and your brainwashed education. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it.
Grace says, love this song. This is definitely how I'm feeling right now.
How much you are our superior and sin cause of a complexion to be looking like this. Whoa, whoa, I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it.
Yeah, good morning, Charm. Charm is saying Orlando, Florida is tuned in. Thank you ever so much, Charm.
I know I just can't hide it. Mr. Langton, you shouldn't say what you said. Now you make me mad. I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Oh Lord, I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals. Yes, you say we came from the hate, but we know the truth. So you are late. We know where we are going, and we know where we're from.
And this is Eric Donaldson reminding us that we are actually no slave.
Tribulation stands in my way. I'm moving higher on higher grounds. I will never live my life chained and bound. I'm not a slave.
Yeah, good morning to you, Denise from New Jersey. It was nice talking to you while I was away.
I'm not a slave, a slayer. I am not a slave, I am an
And as Denise says, as Mr. Garvey said, any leader that teaches us to depend on others is a leadership to enslave us. Give thanks, Denise. So appropriate.
But all of my thoughts just gone yonder.
And as Denise says, that's all I can say, Miss P.
Off the ground, got to climb higher, on higher grounds. Listen to me, people, suffer no more. We are no slaves, no slayers.
We are no slaves and we are no dogs.
No slayers. Don't treat me so. I am on higher ground.
Good morning to you, Ren.
Got to climb higher, on higher grounds. Listen to me, people, suffer no more. We are no slaves, no slayers. Don't ever lose your dignity. We are no slaves, no slayers. Don't treat me so. I am on higher ground. Mama. I am no slave. No slave.
Mama, mama, mama Africa, mama, mama, mama Africa. Tell me say, come from Africa. Come tell me say, slave come from Africa. Yeah. Come tell me say, slave come from Africa. Yeah. Them say that they are Africa. Hey, follow me now. Mother of civilization. One day stand 55 nation. Look on the globe, it's like the yard of the world. All part of the world, them a feel the vibration. The Rasta man, them a say repatriation. Marcus Garvey did a preach the migration. But them a tell me you no visa you need. We go there, you need immunization. Them say Ebola, down Africa. Them want to do the bully for gold, down Africa. I don't give a go, everybody night life in Africa. Like such a just jungle and wildlife in Africa. Hey, follow me now, yeah. Let's ask the people in the yard of the Congo. If I really Tarzan are the king of the jungle. We know say every elephant and a jumbo. And I know everybody talk like Matumbo. Show me all the kingdom and the queen them. Not only the starving refugees, my African ancestors live the screaming. So you but me a free then. All them say slaves come from Africa. Them tell me say it's come from Africa. What? Them tell me to slaves come from Africa. Oh, them tell me that they are Africa. Yeah. Mama, Mama Africa. Mama Africa.
Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Nigeria. I miss a child and Egypt. Cameroon, Nigeria. You know me now, Senegal. Ivory Coast, Liberia. The Central African Republic. Uganda, Indian Ethiopia. You follow me now? Hear me now, Kenya. Yeah. Somalia, Ethiopia. Mozambique, Zimbabwe. South Africa, back to Zambia. Hey, Madagascar, say Botswana. Angola, Abyss, and Namibia. Hey, Gabon, Togo, and Ghana. Sierra Leone to the Gambia. Ivory Coast, boy, mama. Africa. Hear me now, mama. Gaga. Oh, mama. Africa.
Jano, the flu ya mash me down enough.
So wait, you don't know about Taj Pharmacy?
Taj Pharmacy, the friendly global pharmacy. We stock a wide array of items from makeup, medical, sundries to toiletries. We offer delivery service, conditions apply. Open every day, including public holidays. Monday to Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Sundays and public holidays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Taj Pharmacy, located at 23 West Street, Port Antonio, Portland.
So what you say? Them do delivery too?
Of course them do delivery, but conditions apply.
Doghouse Productions presents the second annual Magnum Beach Invasion. You don't know what it's all about. June 5th, 2016, Bikini Beach comes alive. Oh my gosh, mommy, me love you, there's nothing I put above you. You know from your device, you know yours truly, Chris Martin will be in the building alongside the man of the hour, Bling Dog, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Bushman, Busy Signal, Ninja Man, even the IRA, Tanto Blocks, Devin the Doctor, Singer J, New Kids HD, K Queens, Sugar, Versatile, Lexus, Archie, Brain Fire Dukes, Night Out, Freestyle, Pops, and even the man, Boss a Blank for your mama, Light, Music by Arif Cooper, Foot Eye, Fire Links, Stone Love, DJ Kareem, No Grain, Bigger Fight, you know it's all about admission at 1,000. And 24145, make the date and don't be late.
Bill as Depot, everybody go a Bill as Depot. Portland #1 hardware, that's a Bill as Depot. You want to fix up your yard, you could be living abroad. Hurricane season come, to make your roof blow down. We have the best pricing and the best parking. Harbor Dash we are waiting, and we are carrying the swing.
Builders Depot, right at Industrial Estate, Longwall in Barnes Bay. I call them at 715-3128 or 284-3337. Check them out.
Fan Fusion Episode 3. Triple the fans, triple the fun at Bayview Eco Resort and Spa. Saturday, July 9. Triple the fusion.
Remember Styles FM on social media. View us on YouTube, Styles FM Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Styles FM. Like us on Twitter at Styles FM 961. Become a fan on Facebook, Styles FM 96.1.
Just to let listeners know that Fan Fusion tickets can be gotten at K&D Variety in Hector's River. And that is from Charlene, and her number is 576-0733. And White Caves Pharmacy, which is upstairs Singer. Now, and tickets outlets in St. Mary to be announced shortly. Now, in terms of Hallelujah, anyhow, the tickets, you can get them at the Right Way Pharmacy in Royal Mall, Bonebrook Ice Cream Shop, Supercare Pharmacy on Bridge Street, White Caves Pharmacy upstairs Singer, Shoppers Pride Supermarket Buff Bay, Miss Max One Stop Minimart in Bonebrook, K&D Variety Hector's River, Seaview Discount Center 14 Harbor Street, VNC International Travel Consultants 17 Harbor Street, and that's Juta Building. And there is also Sister Gordon in Balcarres, and her number is 359-6102. Sister Gordon's number in Balcarres, 359-6102.
I'm sorry. These years I've been back to you. I never thought I'll see it again. Mama, I learned a lesson. Mama, you won't weep again. I won't hurt you no more. Mama, you won't weep again. Mama, I won't hurt you no more. Mama, you won't weep again. Mama, I won't hurt you no more.
Don't quit, send my bride, my big gonna come bride. Don't quit, don't quit, send my bride, my big gonna come bride. Baby, mommy, yes, Mama yatia, Adija mama tanya samodi. Minumpo amemro. Medi febia naso. Meni bone biana ye. Medi nyuma juma se. Meda kafiye to me. I'm a very good fishy. And Joker, Kaya Ganina Kumiswa. Navena Nina, Nanadania Dindi. And Sadadio. Nadindi. I didn't. I don't wait. Show them my bra. Never go back with me. Never to make it feel it. 90 minutes to
And while we're here thinking that Africa is so backward, Uganda, yes, the nation of Uganda, they manufactured their first solar-powered bus. It's the first solar-powered bus in Africa. Look at that. And we're still here thinking that Africa is some people living naked, running around in round huts. Eh? And they're building solar-powered buses in Africa while we're paying such high prices for gas and everything is so expensive. So look at that. The first solar-powered bus in Africa was manufactured in Uganda.
Don't quit, say my bra, don't quit, say my
Yes. Move your body. Nobody talk about saying, I know what them are sing about. It's not about what them saying. It's about the rhythm, the African rhythm.
When you no get, you no get family. Mama. When you no get, people no know you. Papa. You pick yourself, no go know you. Brother and sister self, no go know you. That's so easy. When you know people go love you, then go talk behind you back. Because you know people go love you, then go talk behind you back. Then when women go cheap for you, God will bless them. Then when women batty for you, God will judge them. Then go make fun to you. Then go come near you. Then go hit you from where you got to. Then go look for that lucky no. Some people don't tell you well. Because of jealousy. They want me booty for you. God will bless them. They want me booty for you. God will judge them. Humble business stronger. What's way for you? Go stand up. Go take back water. Humble business stronger. What's way for you? Go stand up. Not so easy. Humble business stronger. What's way for you? Go stand up. Now this dunya. Humble business stronger. What's way for you? Go stand up. Go take back water. Humble business stronger. What's way for you? Go stand up. Not so easy. Humble business stronger. What's way for you? Go stand up. Now this dunya.
We have a way of talking about, we don't understand what them talking about. Let me tell you something. You see, when reggae music go out there in some countries that people don't speak English, them don't know what we're talking about neither. Them don't know what we're talking about, but them just full jar the music said way. So we feel learn that too. At least it's for we people doing this. Yes, Soukous music from the Congo.
For the best quality in sound reinforcement and backlining, Native Audio. We have professional engineers with over 20 years of experience. So call us and we'll take care of your parties, wedding receptions, barbecues, conferences, and small stage shows. Crystal clear sound, Native Audio. Our prices are the best. Call us at 871-5212. That's 871-5212. Native Audio. We make your events audible.
Hey yo, Mookie, say yo. It's Takeover Thursday.
And there's a place I know I'd really love to take you.
Styles
I
FM.
need you, Mookie's gonna be playing big tunes there.
Takeover Thursday.
Only the best selectors go.
Takeover Thursdays.
Back to the old days when times used to nice. I take over Thursdays 1 p.m. until 5. Back to the old days.
Takeover Thursdays. This and every Thursday from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m.
Good evening, Zilla's Kitchen, the restaurant of choice. How may I take your order?
We're having a party and I need to make a special order for a few of my guests.
No problem, ma'am. Go right ahead.
I'd like to get 1 diabetic and 1 hypertensive meal, 1 Weight Watchers special and a freshly made salad bar, 2 regular burgers and 1 cheeseburger, also 3 hot dogs and 2 cheese dogs. Can you have that delivered for me?
Yes, we can. Is your order complete?
Yes, thank you.
Zilla's Kitchen has the widest menu to suit your appetite and lifestyle. We're located at Bridge Street, Port Antonio. Place your order for pickup or delivery service. Call us at 453-6030. That's 453-6030. Zilla's Kitchen, the restaurant of choice. We never close.
Residents of Portland, come join local government minister Desmond McKenzie for 2 town hall meetings in your parish. Thursday, June 2, Hotel Tim Bamboo at 5:30 p.m. and Friday, June 3 at the Buff Bay Primary at 5:30 p.m. Come hear from Minister McKenzie and other stakeholders. Then on Saturday, June 4, join the minister for a day of cleanup. Bring out your old furniture and bulky waste material so the NSWMA can collect them. Call the SDC at 928-1856 or the Portland Parish Council at 993-2665 for more details.
Don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah. And I will advertise it. Some call
Yeah, good morning, Yvonne. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, man. I'm hearing you.
Oh, great. I want to introduce you to the listeners, and I'd like to thank you ever so much for taking the time out. On the telephone lines, we have Yvonne McCullough Sobers. She is a human rights activist and something that I didn't know, an aquaponic farmer. I didn't know that, Yvonne.
Oh, yes. I have about a year now. Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting.
Yes.
Yes. And you are, I don't know, what is your position with Families Against State Terrorism?
Right. That's, of course, what I have done, what I have been doing. Organizations now have issues like funding. I think you will understand that, right?
Absolutely.
So we haven't really been able to be as much out on the road. However, just for the record, we lobbied pretty hard to get in Indicom.
Yes.
And whatever one may say, clearly, perfection maybe don't exist on earth that much.
Mm-hmm.
But Indicom has certainly been doing a lot of what we used to do. We used to go to sites, we used to, bring witnesses in, all of that. So, but at the same time, matters of human rights for our Jamaican people are still very much alive.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it,
Oh,
especially in the
oh,
prison systems.
yes. Seriously.
Yes.
So we still get calls. We still try to address issues. Give people help that they may need. Because I mean, like say right now, there's a youth got locked up. Face ID parade. He was not identified, but the police still charge him for something. Find something for charge him
Yes,
with.
let's find something.
So
Anything.
you know that way.
Mm-hmm.
So we work on those things still. Yes.
There is something else that I want to mention to listeners. If you ever go anywhere and there is good music playing, especially African music, and you see a lady up front, an elder lady, one of our elders, and you see her dancing her foot off, that woman is Yvonne McCullough Sobers.
Thank you so much, Sister P. When you say Sister P, I'm going to dance for myself. I'm going to dance with the elders who gone, because when some of those elders jump in and dance, it might look a bit strange.
Yes.
I do their job for them too.
And you do a wonderful job. You do
Thank
an
you,
excellent job.
thank you.
Now, Yvonne, you wrote an article in the Sunday Gleaner. And I read that article. I think I must have read it about 5 times because I have never ever seen an article written on the whole ganja regulation in Jamaica that was written from someone's heart. And maybe because we are, in a way, peers, maybe it just hit me. And to start off, you said ganja regulation has a place. However, over-regulating the ganja industry has the same effect as prohibition. And for those listeners who don't know what prohibition is, one at a time you couldn't get alcohol in America because sometimes young people coming up and they don't know about these things. You couldn't get alcohol in America. It was banned. In other words, it was banned. It benefits big business, which can navigate. And this big business is not just foreign, but local and foreign big business, which can navigate the red tape and knock away barriers to entry. No, that is a big statement there, Yvonne.
Yes, Sophie, but a friend of mine worked it out. And certainly for him to legally enter the ganja industry now and have, the minimum amount of licenses. That he's looking at least 25,000 US to enter.
25,000 US.
Yes,
just to be a ganja farmer.
He works it out. And I don't know that he may not have included the fact that you're supposed to have 6 feet of chain link fencing around your property.
I saw that. I saw
you
all
saw
of
that?
the requirements.
Yes.
I saw
and you
all of the
need to
requirements.
and you need to have security cameras that are connected to a website. And like I said, I'm talking about cultivation. No, if you know, the point is that it makes no sense for you to cultivate and leave your thing, bury it. I don't know. You get what I mean? So you're gonna have to move it from your property. You need to get it to a buyer. Right?
Yes.
So therefore, although you have a cultivator's license, you clearly need a license to move it, a license to sell it, a license to process it, because and all of those are separate licenses with separate fees.
Yes, because you need one license to cultivate, one license to sell, one license to distribute, one license to transport it, and one license for research.
One license to research. No, I'm sure that you know that from you are farming ganja, you are a researcher because you have to say, more water, less water, manure, horse manure. You know what I'm saying? You check and you check, you see, it go in a tire, it go in a bucket, but we know that R&D is part of farming, part of any farming. Always checking.
Anything you're doing, research and development has to
anything you're doing.
Yes.
Right? So now, all of those things. Now, I just want to make a comparison because, of course, I'm in a road article. I couldn't include everything. But just want to point out, for instance, that for the poppy growers, for heroin, I mean, I checked to see what do the laws say for them. And certainly in terms of license, a farmer gets one license. Right? So that license allows him to do the things that the farmer needs to do.
Yes.
Without putting out more money and more of everything, because every license means another set of regulations and restrictions and all of those things. It just is not, to me, it's not written for us in Jamaica.
No,
somebody never talked to people.
And the sad thing about it is that the same people who sat for years hoping that they would no longer be doing operating against the law or illegally are the same people who are going to be totally shut out. And, I had said, and I keep saying that ganja is now going to be the new slave crop, because a lot of these people are going to have to work on these big plantations. And yes.
But look, Mr. B. All right, let me tell you what is likely to happen if it is not happening already. What is likely to happen is that you get big business with hard currency dollars.
Yes.
Or even whether foreign or local, but them have hard currency dollars, right? That means that the 25,000 I'm telling you about is small change, Change
that is nothing to them. Yes.
Nothing. So therefore, you can do that. Then, of course, you have access to whole heap of acres. And then of course this is not in the regulations per se, but I know that those who are coming with the big dollars coming from North are also bringing North American practices.
And North American seeds.
You follow, right? Yes. Because North America uses greenhouses.
Yes.
For instance, Colorado has probably 3 months of summer. So they have to use greenhouse because of the cold.
Yes.
We don't have cold here. In fact, our problem with a greenhouse might very well be heat. Too hot.
Yes.
Now, also, when you have the North American kind of growing, when you hear about, for instance, California and the light bill, the amount of electricity that it takes to grow a pound of ganja.
Yes.
Now, we don't have that issue here. But when people come with North American practices, it's going to require some things that are, one, of course, going to push up the cost of production, but it's going to mean that people, who was accustomed to growing them crop, if they want to be legal, as you say, it's going to be another plantation thing. You going to have to come work to the big man again.
Absolutely.
If you want to do anything, because clearly you can't manage, because
you can't compete with that.
You can't manage it.
You can't manage that. But I also noticed, Yvonne, that it says here that the farmer will have to produce police records.
Yes.
For himself and anybody else that is going to be working on the farm.
And the people to work on the farm are going to, the list, that list is going to have to be sent to the CLA for approval.
Then, yes. And tax compliance certificates.
Yes.
Proof of land ownership. Or permission to use the land. And the farmer will need to keep records of every transaction, Every person entering and leaving the farm,
right?
And all ganja plants or products received, sold, or otherwise disposed of. That don't sound like, that don't sound like
So for instance, now, you get up in the morning, right? And you find a man plant in your yard.
Yes.
So, but all the plants had to be tagged and whatever. So you can't just, whatever you do with the man plant, so you dash him where you carry him go a friend who keep man plant. Also, you know,
Yes.
I mean, different people are different ways. But the point is that if you're growing your weed, you're going to have to move that man plant and move him immediately.
Yes.
But any disposal of your plants for whatever reason, you have to notify CLA, you have to get approval, you have to get all of those things. Not practical. Certainly not practical.
That don't even sound like Jamaica, you know. It even sound like Jamaica, you know, Evan. This is why I'm saying that this sounds exactly like another plantation owner.
It's another plantation.
It's another plantation.
Yes, I mean, our guy, and we talk less straight we can with our radio audience, but you and I know how our guys do it up in the hills.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it might be government land that is, you know what I'm saying, you're using what available land. No, also, our guy up in the hills is going to need to have, to get a license, need to have clear boundaries. Need to, as we say again, fence the boundaries. Need to have permission to use the land. Also, our guy who had him business way up in the hills now will find that he can't get a license unless he has a road.
Oh boy,
there must be an access road.
Oh boy.
No, you know, if it was not serious thing, to me anyway, it would be like a joke, okay? So you put out this thing, but you don't really mean it. But it's like, you know, it's like a humorous thing, like you watch a show. But no, it is real.
It is real. And the thing about it is that, you know, being in rural Jamaica, you hear so many people say, well, boy, you know, may go to Ganja Growers Association meeting. For what? Yes. For what?
Yes.
You're not qualified.
Yes.
You will not be able to qualify. And then you have all of these meetings going around, and I hear them. And I've heard people say that when you talk to some of these people who on top, they really sort of look down on our traditional ganja farmers anyway, because they don't have that kind of money. You know, they're talking above everybody. Yes, so these are the people. These are the people that, especially in the 70s, Yvonne, especially in the 70s, who kept the economy of Jamaica going.
But of course, I mean, that goes without saying. And this is why I had understood initially that the regulations would favor the small grower.
That's what we thought also.
You know what I'm saying? Help to build an industry where you have from the bottom of the industry, that's the small grower, that small grower can therefore add to the whole economic scenario with, you know, employing 2-3 persons and putting out something, helping his family and children, or her family and her children.
That is what we thought. And they would not be coming to being legitimate farmers like everybody else.
Yes, come in, and you don't have to be watching behind your back, and you know how your things go and so on. But that is not what we have here. Let us say it comes from elsewhere. Let me just point out, for instance, one of the things that concerns me.
Yes.
That these regulations are attached to an act. They are part of amendments to an act that is called the Dangerous Drugs Act. No. In Jamaica, ganja is not, and I will say this, whoever will come arrest me afterwards, not a dangerous drug. It is a recreational drug, yes. It's a medicinal drug, yes.
Absolutely.
It's a sacramental drug, yes. That's what it is in this culture. It's a cultural icon, right? It's but dangerous drug. It is not. And as far as I am concerned, the kind of regulations that we have here come out of a concept, a North American concept, a United Nations concept, that this is a dangerous drug in the same class as ecstasy, heroin, cocaine. That is any research note. I mean, I'm not afraid anybody come and carry me away. Any research note. There is research, I don't know if I mentioned the article, but I think I did, by Lancet and Johns Hopkins. That
you did.
Points out to the benefits. And in fact, it was written before the recent UN conference to say, look, things have changed. We're seeing things differently. We're seeing things now as things were seen before the early 20th century, when ganja, which had been a standby, a stabilizer, and for economic benefit, became a demon.
Yes.
But it became a demon, as you know, for political purposes.
Yes, it did.
Because,
and it all had to do with the whole alcohol now being legal and something so that had to come up front. Yes.
Right, and also because of hemp linked to paper, hemp linked to fabric, and the whole thing just got rolled in one.
Yes.
And I mean, there were also a lot of stories. So cannabis also, ganja also got linked to racism. Because them say that the reason why black man a rape white woman, you know that fiction and myth. The reason that black man a rape white woman is through him a small ganja. Them have picture article. Furthermore, one of the persons who wanted the cannabis industry out was a newspaper man. So the newspapers kind of carried a whole heap of stories.
Was that Hearst? I think that was Hearst, you know. I think that was at Hearst, those Hearst people.
Sorry?
I think it was Hearst. H-E-R-S-T, the newspaper people. Or magazine people. Yes.
Right, you know. Yeah. So I mean, that is why even now people have a hard struggle to see ganja as it is, as is the cultural reality here. Not a danger, more than, because I'm not saying, and I started out by saying that, I mean, regulation, there's a place for it. And personally, I would regulate some of the foods that are coming into this country and causing hypertension,
Oh yes, that is a bigger problem, you know. That is
the problem.
But in your article, yes. Oh, your article, yes.
That is the problem.
That is
not to mention the drugs that come in, and when you read what all of the cautions and the side effects, you're better off not taking it. Regulate them kinds of things.
You showed something here that it says that ganja poses fewer risks than sugar, alcohol, or nicotine. Now, these are problems. These are problems in the Jamaican society.
Alcohol is a problem.
Yes. Alcohol is a serious problem. Yes.
Medically, there's all the proof that we would want that those are problems. No, I'm not painting ganja as an angel and innocent. I mean, I like to just present all sides, right?
Especially for people who have a mental problem.
Right. So I was saying, yes, Sister, same thing.
Yes.
So that you have, and I mean, I checked it. You have about 10% of people who perhaps don't need to touch ganja, okay? But you have also 10% of people who are allergic to penicillin. Now, I don't hear a move to say you must ban penicillin.
No, we don't hear that.
No, but you have to ensure that people don't die from it. So doctors have to check, So there are ways of regulating so that you minimize the possible harm. That's what we are saying. For ganja, for alcohol, for nicotine, for any of the drugs that are coming out here. There are things you need to do to minimize the harm. And let me say, also, the foods that are causing harm every day. Minimize that harm, minimize all harm. I can go with that.
Right now, we have a bigger problem than ganja because, how many people do we know? The first thing you say, how you doing? Boy, the doctor said, I have sugar.
Yes.
May have pressure. And these traditionally used to be people in a particular age group. But not anymore. Yes. Not anymore. This is young people, young people saying they have sugar, saying they have that. And if you say, yes, and I was reading something the other day, and you're talking about the foods that are coming in because mental illness is now tied to diet.
Yes.
And a lot of these youths that we see on the corner rubbing out them. Let me tell you something. Even though we're discussing ganja, I just want listeners to know that I am not for these young youths on the corner rubbing out their hand middles.
Yes.
Because already they have a poor diet.
Yes.
They already have a poor diet, plenty of them. So the whole thing with the poor diet, because if you have a poor diet, you're going to have a mental problem. But the combination of the poor diet and the ganja is not a good thing.
Yes. Because again, now, when we look at ganja, and look at the number of ways that it is of benefit to health.
Oh yes,
including mental health. But like with anything, you have to have an idea, and we have, first thing is that we have to be as well informed as we can be, and we know that there's certain types and certain strains that do certain things better than other things.
Yes.
And right. So that for instance, it's now being acknowledged that ganja helps depression and ganja helps anxiety. Now, like many of the formal medications can also make that thing worse. And that's why we need to open up, have all of the information, rather than have a system that seems to be locking the industry down tight.
Well, if I tell you, the whole thing,
yes.
And there is something else that you mentioned here that I really want listeners to hear, because you say a law prohibiting ganja has been enforced in Jamaica since 1930, and resistance to this law sent thousands to prison, disproportionately affecting poor black males and their dependents.
Yes. Oh yes, Sister P. Because when I used to talk to the guys on the street, and as I used to talk before the 2 ounces were allowed, right? Yes. And I used to say to my guys on the corner, me say, I beg you, nobody have this spliff in your pocket, Yes. And I would say that because I said to them, that's an excuse to lock you up.
Yes.
And we know generations of young black men here, young black men in the U.S., who have been locked up and got prison records because of ganja. No. There is this move that now says that ganja is decriminalized. But you know that you can still get a ticket for it.
Yes.
They never thought that, and they never got 2 ounces. For the 2 ounces. Above 2 ounces is still a criminal offense.
Yes.
Right. Now, if you go through and look at all our ganja farmers, our rural people, our traditional people, you may find that a number of them have a criminal record for one thing or another. You and I know that it is no hardship for a young black man to have a criminal record, whether it is merited or not. No hardship, because that is how justice runs in this country.
Yes.
A lot of
And
people
if
are
anyone
locked
should
up.
know, if anyone should know about how justice runs in this country, that would be you.
You're right, thank you, baby. Right. So, because I just tell you as an aside, but it have to do with ganja. That I got a call from a rural town to tell me the person finally seemed to have got around to find my number and said to me that their relative had been locked up for 3 months without charge. So I said to the person, I said, but how you make that happen for so long? But anyway, the point is that it was 3 months. So I called the police station. Now, when you call, nothing can happen unless you get the arresting officer.
Yes.
Nobody else can help you. And invariably, arresting officer is off on a training course, off on leave, I get out of office. Right.
Yes.
So it took a little while to get onto the person. And when I got onto the person, by that time, I guess they realized that I was trying and I was on the case. So by the time I got to her, she said, oh, that case, he has been charged. So when I followed that through, do you know, after 3 months that them keep him locked up and make the man lose his freedom, which is his right,
yes,
he was charged for a split.
Oh.
No, you would have thought that the judge would say, this is rubbish. You can't do this to this man. No, because they said, but they had further investigation to do. You have the man 3 months and you don't do the further investigation. And do you know that the judge allowed them to carry the man back to the lockup? Okay, we don't know, maybe let us as long as a week, days, whatever, 2 weeks before ultimately he was released. Now, there's a thing that we need to do in this country, and that is to sue the government, because he had every right to sue the government for unlawful arrest.
Yes.
But here's the other side to it now, because once I said to a youth, I said, I will help you, I will assist you to sue the government for unlawful arrest. The youth's response to me was, Mommy, me want to live. In other words, once he takes that kind of step against the police.
Wow.
Okay, you get me?
I get you.
Get me?
We're totally
he
out of
realizes
time.
The jeopardy he could be in. So say, better him lose him right than him losing life. Sister
Wow,
P,
Yvonne,
that is
thank
ugly,
you
but that
ever
is part
so
of our
much.
reality. Me up on street.
Yeah, we're totally out of time, but this is a conversation that we need to pick up again, Yvonne. But I thank you ever so much.
Sister P, I thank you too for giving me this chance to just explore a bit. Because let me tell you something. If we did go through everything and all the different kind of lives we have to do, and we have a car and all them we have to do, we will be on this program non-stop for the next 24 hours.
I have to get you back.
Thank you.
I have to get you back, Yvonne. All
Yes,
right.
I will. And thanks again. Here.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, man. All the best. Sure. Bye.
What's up, Cassidy?
Bubble rain fire iron. I'm here for unstoppable promotion in association with Mansi and Beauty. I them a present a thing called Winner Kill Champion or Build Champion. You understand? And the part three this. I know the 18th of June is a Saturday, okay? And the place to be a Mount Pleasant Community Center. Send one of the mighty travelers I got ready. String up in the building. I know DJ Flair likewise. It hosted by Day Squad. Mad mean bad and clean. Sponsored by Stula Fashion. Say no uppity with nuppity. And a crazy attraction. Domino, bingo, cricket, bounce about, seafood fry, bucket deal all night, phone card giveaway all night. Road again, pressure like a pressure cooker.
Residents of Portland, come join local government minister Desmond McKenzie for 2 town hall meetings in your parish. Thursday, June 2, Hotel Tim Bamboo at 5:30 p.m. and Friday, June 3 at the Buff Bay Primary at 5:30 p.m. Come hear from Minister McKenzie and other stakeholders. Then on Saturday, June 4, join the minister for a day of cleanup. Bring out your old furniture and bulky waste material so the NSWMA can collect them. Call the SDC at 928-1856 or the Portland Parish Council at 993-2665 for more details.
Architects, draftsmen, and surveyors, get your drawings printed in high-quality professional standards. We can satisfy your printing needs. Whether it is for presentation to your clients or for submitting building and subdivision application, make it VJ Printing Services. Whether drawing by hand or with computer-aided softwares, we will plot your negatives and print the copies as you need. We do high-quality white paper printing that is water-resistant and never fades, unlike traditional blueprint. For more information, call VJ Printing at 893-2266.
Good morning, Heavenly Father.
5 a.m., the Lord's Hour on Styles FM 96.1 and 96.7. Tune in to be blessed and inspired by the Word of God and uplifting gospel music. Start your day right. Start it with the Lord's Hour.
How are you today?
Yo, my dad, a whole heap of money I man spend on that event here, you know. So me have to make sure it promote proper.
Yo, no say nothing. Link Styles FM bought them summer bonus package.
Summer bonus package? How are that?
$5,000, 1 week party promo shillings. $10,000, 2 week party promo shillings. Me say ads, mentions, interview, giveaway, straight styling, 2869-216 or 439-5160. Link them no. Styles FM summer bonus package. Conditions apply.
Starting the 1st of June 2016.
Summer ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth, we me put the ganja. Babylon come and light it at a fire, me a chant. Summer ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth, we me put the ganja. Babylon come, big stinking helicopter flow through the air. With them call it weed eater. Them never did it when me was out in water, or when me did them flying fertilizer. Yet out of the sky them spitting fire, and I'm a little youth man with a hot temper. Me dig up me stinking rocket launcher, and in the air this was the helicopter. Me a chant, some ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth we me put the ganja. Babylon come a lot it at a fire, me a chant. Yes, I'm a ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth when me put the ganja. Babylon come, yeah, tuna man. True Jaja bless I with no for good vibes, man. And true me have the hardest set of ganja in the land. Make doctors get no meditation, and so them coulda give it to them sick patient. Make chemists get no medication, and so them coulda brew new medication. Make singers get some inspiration, and so them coulda spread your message from the land. Me a chant, yes I'm a ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth when me put the ganja. Babylon come and light it at a fire, me a chant. Yes I'm a ganja planter, call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth when me put the ganja. Babylon come, watch out. Come and say ganja. If you don't want to call it that, call it sensimania. If you don't want to call it that, call it marijuana. If you don't want to call it that, call it the indica. And from me bonnet in a chalice or a sheet of paper. Lord, see me love me ganja. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth, me put the ganja. Babylon come and light it at a fire, me a cannon. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Deep down in the earth, me put the ganja. Babylon come. Well, it's like 10,000 Babylon in one blue van. Walk up, chest on this small damn ganja land. 10,000 Babylon in one blue van. Walk up, chest on this yo. Ganja planter. Call me the farmer. Deep down in
Yes,
the
so there you heard it. To be a ganja farmer, you will need separate licenses to cultivate, that is to grow it. You will need a license to sell it. You will need a license to distribute it. You will need a license to transport it. And fees for all of these licenses range anywhere from $300 to US $10,000 yearly. And the processes of qualifying for the licenses will add to your other problems, because you will have to produce police records for yourself and anybody else that is going to work on the farm. You're going to need a tax compliance certificate to show that you're paying tax, that you're a taxpayer. Proof of land ownership or permission to use the land. You will need to keep records of every transaction. You will need to keep records of every person entering and leaving the farm. And you have to keep records of all ganja plants or the products received. You see that? And on top of that, you need to have a 6-foot high chain link fence around the property, surveillance cameras that can be traced to our website. So before growing your first crop of ganja, you will need all of those things. Now, is that in the interest of Jamaican people? I thought there would be really, and I want to tell you something. Yvonne McCullough Sobers, you've seen her on television lots of times. Anytime it has anything to do with human rights, she's always there. And as she said, it was the organization that she was a head of, Families Against State Terrorism, that Indicom came out of that. So, you know, we have a way of disliking our human rights people and feeling that they're against the authorities. You're not against the authorities, you're just standing up for people's human rights. So this is what is going to be needed for you to become a ganja farmer. Very interesting, the new form of slavery.
The name I have is in the
Cassidy, can you just give me a break there, please? You might have to start that over for me because, you know, that's a very important song. But I just want to make some acknowledgements here. Chris Mackenzie, let's take, now, first of all, we have to go down to that 815 number. Yeah, one down there, yes. Says, good morning, Sister P. Welcome back. We Jamaican people don't know ourselves. Until we learn about our culture, then we will know where we are from. Thank you, Sister P, for teaching us. And this is from Nova, Peru, Illinois. Thank you ever so much for your contribution. I also want to say good morning to Dragon Man, who says, I look beautiful, and thanks for the live streaming. Cassidy. Let's go to Chris Mackenzie. Chris, oh, then I have to acknowledge Rastris. Rastris is in New York. So when I say good morning, it's good afternoon to you now in New York. Chris Mackenzie says, Sister P, correction. Marijuana is not a drug. Drugs are made up from chemical components. Marijuana is a plant, not a chemical. And the powers that be will surely find a way to chemicalize it and classify it as a drug. I think those boys in America have already done that. Yes. And then we want to go to Karen's input. Karen says, interesting interview. Learn something new every day. Well, Karen, you know what I'm committed to. about a lot of people, you want to have some very long conversations. Karen says to me, boy, Sister P, sometimes I say, oh, please, Sister P, don't go there. Yeah, but we have to go there more time, you know. And this is something, and I want to tell you something, you know. You see, Yvonne McCullough Sobers, she no qualms, you know, she big out there. She big out there because even I was saying to myself, even though, you know, we book up at places that we know one another, I said, well, we're never going to be able to get Yvonne. But yeah, she was very willing. And you see, she's very willing to come back because she is a people person. A people person. That's what she is. She is with us. She's one of us. Yes.
I do. Take off your name and give a the I name. I don't want your name. Chinese name Chin and Chung. Macintosh came from Scotland. Indian name Raja and Gavaskar. I'm sure Sweet no come from Africa, oh no. You hear what I say, oh no. My brothers and sisters, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I reach Ethiopia, I feel embarrassed. After telling I dreams, I name Morris. Because the name I have is for a European, not the name of a black African. So give back your name and give a the I name. I don't want this your name. Chinese name Jin and Chung. Macintosh came from Scotland. Indian name Raja and Gavaskar. I'm unsure Sweet no come from Africa, oh no. You say what I say, oh no.
Yeah, to participate in the program, you may text or call. No, text, call, or WhatsApp. WhatsApp. 453-1444. I actually thought that there would be more of an outrage over what is required of our traditional ganja farmers. But is it the same thing that we just, whatever it is in the air that puts us to sleep, that we don't get vexed? Something wrong with me? Why me get vexed all the while?
And I
want to say good morning to Eva Reed.
Macintosh came from Scotland. Indian name Raja and Gavaskar.
And I know that Eva, you always text me on my phone, you know. So sometimes I don't get the phone. I mean, no, so you must have WhatsApp and all them next something there. So, but Eva says the old divide and conquer, and we are still falling for it. And that was to something earlier.
This name will come from Africa, no.
African tribe, to African people, to African tribe. They took us away from our father's land and brought us to stay on their wicked land. They made us work all day and night with no freedom and no rights. With no freedom and no rights. To African people, to African tribe, to African people, African people, and know your culture. They took away our native tongue and taught their English to our young and old. But some old day we will overcome when Jah shall redeem us. When Jah shall redeem us to African people, to African tribe, to African people, to African tribe. They took us away from our father's land and brought us to stay on their wicked land. They made us work all day and night with no freedom and no rights. With no freedom and no rights. To African people, to African tribe. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I take no prisoners. I look at no dead. I go to no funeral. And I nurture my dread. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. Armed and ready with my love melody in this revolution. I fight with what I can. Lyrics in my brain, strings on my fingers. The world I domain, truth I man revolve. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I take no prisoners. I look at no dead. I go to no funeral. And I nurture my dread. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. On from head to toe, do re mi fa sol la ti do. On the road I go. musical ammo, shooting peace bullets, throwing verbal grenades. Yes, I will always do it. Sing Rastafari serenade. I take no prisoners. I look at no dead. I go to no funeral. And I my dread. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. Armed and ready with my love melody in this revolution. I fight with what I can. Lyrics in my brain, strings on my fingers. The world I domain. Truth I man revolver. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I am a Rastaman. I take no prisoners. I look at your bed. I go to no funeral. I not through my dread. Nice to see you in New York. It's lovely to study run, but when it comes to living, there is no place like home. You see, the West is wonderful, yet it seems so light. The past is too much deeper, and the people, they always look back. Africa is for me. Africa, land I long to be. A land of pioneer culture, a land of pioneer narrator, land of my mother and father, a land I see always in higher. I will soon make physical treadings on your sacred and holy mountains. On your rivers I'll soon go rafting and drinking water from your idol fountain. Africa, Africa, Africa is for me. Africa, Africa, land I long to be. Come in the mountain. Africa, my grandfather, skip-a-doo, skip-a-doo, skip-a-doo. A land of pioneer culture, a land of pioneer waiter, land of my mother and father, a land I see always in higher. I will soon make physical traditions on your sacred and holy mountains. On your rivers I'll soon go rafting and drinking water from your idol fountains. Africa, Africa, Africa is for me. Africa, 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 land I long to be. Hey. And we go down there, Africa land. My grandfather, skip-a-doo, skip-a-doo, skip-a-doo. darling, my grandfather, and my mama. Africa, 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 Africa is for me. Africa, 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 land I love to be. Africa, Africa is for me. Africa, Africa,
The approaching lunchtime signal is brought to you by Zilla's Kitchen. Located at Bridge Street, Port Antonio, they're open 24/7. Call and place your order at 453-6030. That's 453-6030. The time by Zilla's Kitchen is
11:31.
Take us to work. Take us on the go. Take us wherever you go. Styles FM.
Take Styles FM with you on the go. The number for USA 213-992-4360. That's 213-992-4360. And for the United Kingdom, 033-0010-3322. That's 033-0010-3322.
Styles FM.
Residents of Portland, come join local government minister Desmond McKenzie for 2 town hall meetings in your parish. Thursday, June 2, Hotel Tim Bamboo at 5:30 p.m. and Friday, June 3 at the Buff Bay Primary at 5:30 p.m. Come hear from Minister McKenzie and other stakeholders. Then on Saturday, June 4, join the minister for a day of cleanup. Bring out your old furniture and bulky waste material so the NSWMA can collect them. Call the SDC at 928-1856 or the Portland Parish Council at 993-2665 for more details.
Doghouse Productions presents
The Magnum Beach Invasion, Sunday, June the 5th.
at Bikini Beach in Portland from 2 to midnight. Bling Dog,
Particular Beanie Man, Business Sigler, Christopher Martin, Ninja Man, Bushman,
and so many more. Hosted by
Pretty Boy Floyd,
Stations and Big A.
music by Stuart Love, Firelings, Footer, Irv Cooper. Admission $1,000, 2 for 1 before 5 p.m.
Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly and ID is required. Sponsored by
Magnum KFC, Pure National Ice, Magnum Bling Dog Beach Invasion.
Go louder, louder.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low price promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Styles FM for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. To have you on my dreamland would be like heaven to me. To have you on my dreamland would be like heaven to me. We live together on that dreamland and we have so much fun. We live together on that dreamland and we'll have so much fun. We'll
fast from the trees. We get our honey from the bees. We take a ride on the waterfall. We count the stars in the sky, and surely we'll never die, and surely we'll never die, and surely we'll never die. Oh, what a time that will be. Oh, just to wait, wait, wait and see. And surely we'll never
Yeah.
oh, move out of Babylon, Rastaman, and leave all the wicked men. Move out of Babylon, Rastaman, and leave all the wicked men. The wicked shall not prosper. Only righteous men shall stand up. So keep on moving. Keep on moving. Rastaman, move on, move on. Rastaman, move on, move on. Oh, anything that you can do, dreadlocks can do with better. So move up, Rastaman, move up the Babylon, and leave all the wicked men. All you backbiters, and all you backsliders, you shall not enter. You shall not enter in the kingdom of God the Almighty. In the kingdom of God the Almighty. Move up, Rastaman. Move up, Rastaman. No riches cannot enter. No weeders cannot enter. Surrender your heart and not your garments. Make your heart be your empty home. Make your heart be your empty home. Oh, move on to Babylon and leave all the wicked men. Move on to Babylon. Move out of Babylon, Rastaman, and leave all the wicked men.
Move up, move up. Yeah, the Almighty. Move up, Rastaman. Move up, Rastaman. Wicked man. Whoa. Move up, move up. Move up, move up. Take care of your empty love. Take care of empty love. Last time
Yo, we struggle. That is the rule and protect that iron island. Oh, man, brother. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more shedding of blood for a nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more shedding of blood for this nation to move forward. But make we can all unite, put each man different aside. Why can't we just come together, see some tribal wars and fight? Who knows better must do better. A source of collective insight may not be exposed to education, but surely know some from right. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more shedding of blood for this nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more shedding of blood for this nation to move forward. Stay within a motivation, teach I to be self-sufficient. No one to depend on no one for attainment of my brain. Oh, these words are my calling. Children crying white squad tears, hunger rampant harvest plenty. Ooh, oh, Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more shedding of blood for any nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. Oh, 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 oh. Free Africa, a free
Africa, free Africa, a free Indian Africa, free Africa, to all entire Africa, free Africa. Whoa, yeah, Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. Africans with African pride.
Cassidy, you know from Taria here one butcher bantan. You know how it goes. You what you say? Please, please, please play back that butcher.
Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for a nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. But make we can all unite, put each man difference aside. Why can't we just come together, see some tribal wars and fight? Who knows better must do better. A source of collective insight may not be exposed to education, but surely knows all from right. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. Stay within a motivation, teach I to be self-sufficient. No one to depend on no one for attainment of my grade. Oh, these words are my calling. Children crying white squat tears, hunger rampant harvest plenty. Ooh, Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for any nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. Free Africa, a free Africa, free Africa, a free Indian Africa, free Africa, to all entire Africa, free Africa. Whoa, yeah, Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. But make we can all unite, put each man difference aside. Why can't we just come together, seize this tribal war and fight? Who know that I must do better? A force of collective inside may not be exposed to education, but surely knows wrong from right. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. Africans with African pride, fighting to attain our rights. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation to move forward. One more, shedding of blood, for this nation.
Good. I guess this is in England, so I would have to say good evening to you, Winnie. Winnie in England says, greetings and blessed love to you. You have me rocking here in the UK. Oh, I said England, UK. I don't know. Anyway, UK. Excuse me, Winnie. We just have a way of saying England all the time. One love to all my friends out there. They know themselves. Peace and love from Winnie. And a bit of information that I wanted to bring to those of you who live in New York, or those of you who have traveled to New York and are familiar with Central Park. Because Central Park, before it was Central Park, was Seneca Village. And it was founded in 1825 when the Epiphany Davis and Andrew Williams became the first African Americans to buy land in the area. Yes, the land was bought in that area by two of our people. And trustees of the AME Zion Church then purchased 8 plots of land close by. By 1829, 9 houses had been built, and the dwellings ranged from one-room houses to three-story houses made of wood and brick. The town also featured 3 churches and a schoolhouse. According to the Central Park Conservancy, in 1855 census showed 250 residents living in Seneca Village with 70 homes built. After a history of just 3 years, the end of the town came when the New York State Legislature used eminent domain to seize the occupied land and build what is now Central Park. Did you know that? Did you know that? No, I'm sure you didn't know that. And I just want to come back to something. Ever read? Ever read said that you see that system, and referring to the ganja plantation. You see that system there? That is just like in the States. They make it so that it's only the rich can participate in the cultivation. Because look how much hope them put for your jump. In Florida, it was a lottery to be picked for you to be able to be a cultivator with just a small entry fee of $3 million. And then ever ask, how much people can put up $3 million? Say, him no know none. Me don't know none. Me not talk Jamaican dollar. And I also want to acknowledge Jerome in St. Mary. Good morning, Jerome. It's still good morning here. Well, I think as you get older, you learn to cool your temper. Because I had an 11:30 interview. Not one of my people that I wanted to interview. Some people who wanted to be interviewed. And it is not conducive, was not conducive for them to be interviewed at that time. So we're just sort of moving things up, changing around a little bit. Yes. We didn't know that. We didn't know that Central Park was an actual African people's village at the time. A lot of people stay away from Facebook, but Facebook is one of gives you some of the best history classes if you want to know about Black history. Well, Facebook, like anything else, it's like who you become friends with. Because sometimes people who send me things that they see on Facebook, I don't see those things because I'm not friends with people who have interest in what dance hall this one is there with that one, or which one of them rapper they with. No, I'm not interested in that. So the people that I'm friends with on Facebook, I don't get those things. So, but it's, like a lot of knowledge out there as brethren and sistren share information that they have received. Some of it, it's just like, I talk about Uganda building the first solar powered bus in Africa. Nobody not say nothing. Well, it's not a big news. It's a big news to me. If not a big news to one, it's a big news to me. We build solar bus in Jamaica. And then I just want to say something like on January 10th, 1855, $3. This is the selling of slaves. It says, the headline says, Great Sale of Slaves, January 10th, 1855. $3, aged from 20 to 26, strong, able-bodied. At least I didn't call them dogs like what we're doing now. I'm not saying dogs. Dog. Okay. And there is one wench by the name of Sally, and she is aged 42, and she's an excellent cook. She's for sale. And then one wench, Liza, she's aged 23 with 6-month-old pickaninny. She's for sale also. Then there's another buck aged 52 who is a good kennel man. And there are 17 bucks aged from 12 to 20. Excellent. Yes, this is some of the things that I have, information that I have gotten. And one of the things that I need to say to people, I have many, many interests, lots of interests. But you know what my main interest is to for people of African descent to get to know themselves, to know their history. So not because sometimes I don't respond to other things that's going on out there. If you know exactly what your purpose on this earth is, trust me, my purpose is to make people, Africa people, know say we were not slaves, we were enslaved. So, and then of course, we come to some of the things that were passed on to me. Only a fool would support a culture that encourages him to disrespect his woman, to buy things that he can't afford, to sell each other drugs and fill up the prisons. Only a fool would call you a nigger and your daughter a hoe. The white man doesn't have to lift a finger to oppress you because you're doing his job for him. Well said. Well said. Malcolm. And then we didn't realize that our people, chief cruel medical experiments were performed on them. Electric shocks, brain amputations. These are just some of the things that we get to the state of where we call ourselves dogs. Is that low self-esteem? Has to be, because you see that I take that thing very serious, you know. I take it very, very serious. And those are just some of the things that were done to our ancestors. And as you said to me, you would say, boy, Sister P, I never really realized, you know, what me I do? Me happy. Can't go so. You can't go so. You can't tell me, say, you know, but you're conscious. Can't tell me, say, you're conscious. I got to do them something there, so. Yes, a lot out there. Good to hear from you all, Cassidy, as we count down to the 12 o'clock. Guess we'll just hear, this is Bonga Herman in the background. Bonga Herman, as you know, was always at Phyllis thing. And for those of you, August 1st, in memory of those who went ahead of us, we will be celebrating that day in 1838, August 1st. We will be celebrating it. I don't care who else is celebrating it, because it's important. And you know, on Malcolm X Day, which is May 19th, there were marches in his memory. And the marchers asked the merchants in Harlem to close down their businesses for just from 1 to 4 p.m. to honor Malcolm X's 91st birthday. I can't even imagine that happening in Jamaica, that we could ask a business place to do that. Because I can't even get to ask the people on the corner of the lane that I live on to pick up the garbage. Those people, we could never leave here and go to their country and make a mess like that, a stinking mess like that. Yet still they can come here and do that. Shame on you all. I don't care. And who is this from? This is from Sharon, and Sharon says, where did the dog business come from? This is new to me. Is this happening in Jamaica? I know here in America, Black American young men refer to each other as my dog. That's exactly what they do here, Sharon. They do that. That's why I said, with all the Chinese thing, we'll soon be splitting our eyes, because we pick up everything negative. We're not picking up the positives that are coming out of, say, North America. Because some people will take me on and say, well, nothing not positive in North America. Yes, there is. There's a lot of positives there. is not talked about. And in the community of fellowship that I am in, no, not fellowship, I don't go to church, but my African brethren and sistren, I see a lot of positives. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface yet. I just want listeners to know, and because people expect certain things, that one of our computers crashed, which had a lot of the jingles and things that are on my program. For instance, survivalists saying, that we need culture, and Dwayne Stevenson, all of that. And also the jingle for the midday meditation. So we'll get that straightened out back by next week, hopefully, Cassidy. Okay, so this is the midday meditation, and it says, winning requires getting up of your affirmation. I will put it differently. Winning requires getting up of your behind. In other words, you cannot sit down. What are you going to do? Sit down and say, God going to provide, or Jah going to provide, and you don't do nothing and figure say you're going to win? No, go so, No, go so. That is like walking in front of a bus and saying, oh, Jah going to protect me, and the bus now going to lick you down, and then you're dead. So winning requires getting up of your behind. Okay? And a winner believes that we can make our own luck by what we do or fail to do. A loser believes in good luck and bad luck.
This is Styles FM 96.1 on your FM dial.
Mr. Brown, the work material done, What me fi do?
Check Robinson's and Sons Hardware, man. Them have everything you need and more. They are at 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Paints, nails, doors, everything to meet your hardware needs and much more. Call them at 993-9763 or 382-6209 and email them at sandarhardware@gmail.com.
Mr. Brown, we get everything we need quick and fast. Sure. Now if we could have just stopped the chatting, so we could have done the work just as fast.
What was that, Johnny?
No, man. We just say Robinson and Son are going good.
Robinson's and Sons Hardware. We are always here to serve you.
So what you don't know, say Alkaline represent for Wet and Wild, the 4-man glue edition. River Bush, you don't know, the date, Saturday, July 16th, you don't know, say 2016. Hear music by Vibe Squad, guest selector, MOB, Badex, and DJ Swindle. DRS, they don't know, Place to Live, Reach Road, Spring and Jump, Portland, and the guest sound, Websit from New York, when the man in there, Wet and Wild, girl them come out and get wet and wild. So me vendetta girl them, come out. So that one is presented by Natural Star Family, and Overloaded Entertainment, Mother and Bud.
Residents of Portland, come join local government minister Desmond McKenzie for 2 town hall meetings in your parish. Thursday, June 2, Hotel Tim Bamboo at 5:30 p.m. and Friday, June 3 at the Buff Bay Primary at 5:30 p.m. Come hear from Minister McKenzie and other stakeholders. Then on Saturday, June 4, join the minister for a day of cleanup. Bring out your old furniture and bulky waste material so the NSWMA can collect them. Call the SDC at 928-1856 or the Portland Parish Council at 993-2665 for more details.
Yo, madam, a whole heap of money I man spend on that event here, you know. So me have to make sure it promote proper.
Yo, no say nothing. Link Stars FM about them summer burn-up package.
Summer burn-up package? How are that?
5 grand, 1 week party promo shillings. 10 grand, 2 week party promo shillings. Mr. Ads, mentions, interview, giveaway, straight silence. 2869216 or 4395160. Link them no. Styles FM summer burn-up package. Conditions apply.
Starting the 1st of June 2016.
I said me nah go a jail. Me ganja no more. I'm a nah go a jail. Me nah go a jail. Me ganja no more. I'm a nah go a jail. If you smoke that, see me with birds. I just got it from an officer. And this a little bit of green sensibility. I just got it from an inspector. He's my friend. I'm in Nago at you. With ganja no more. I'm a Nago at you. No. I said me now go at you. Me can't try no more. I'm a now go at you. When you see me walking down the street, it is time that you respect me. Cause from I ever know myself, I don't know why you always are harassing. Hey, I'm in Nabo at you. Big ganja, no more Rastaman Nabo at you. I'm in Nabo at you. Big ganja, no more. I'm a Nabo at you. I hear one leader say, if it wasn't for the little sensei, if don't know what would happen to the economy. I see another leader going a halfway tree, and he set them ganja prisoners free. He set them free. Something now go at you. Big ganja no more. I'm a now at you. With a cry down. Send me now go at you. Big ganja no more. I'm a now at you. This gas flip that you see me with Sarah. I just got it from a priest, sir. and there's a little bit of brown sense in me. I just got it from a minister. My friend did not go at you. Big Yanja, no more. Pastor man, not go at you. I've been there too many times. I said, me now go at you. Big Yanja, no more. I'm a now go at you. Too many work to do. I said, me now go at you. Big ganja, no more. I'm a now go at you. It's alright, I said, me now go at you. Big ganja. Said I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. I will be fighting. I will be fighting. I will be fighting. Yes, Africa and Africans are free. I said that I've been up there, and I've seen poverty beyond compare. I know slave drivers just don't care. They just don't care. No, I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. Said I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. I'll be fighting. I got to be fighting. I will be fighting. Yes, Africa and Africans are free. Africa's the richest place, but it has the poorest grace. And to me, it's just a disgrace, just a disgrace. That is why I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. Said I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. I'll be fighting. I got to be fighting. I will be fighting. Africa and Africans are free. Gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. Said I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not gonna. I'll be fighting, and I will be fighting. I will be fighting. Still, Africa and Africans are free. Africa nowhere to go. We gotta fight, cause it's not wrong. Won't you join in and sing this song? Sing the song.
Good afternoon to you also, Maxine. This is Maxine Moreland and Catherine. How are you doing, girl? She says good afternoon to you also, Cassidy.
It's a hurtful pain. Living in the poverty, it's a burning shame. Help yourself, cause and you're
Yes, I'm one of those that's not going to give it up until Africa is free. I don't care. I will keep on and keep on. You know, we can't let Marcus Garvey's work just go down the drain. Not because he has no recognition here, but we have to keep. There's some of us, we just have to keep. We just have to keep on. Not, and we're not going to give up.
Africa has got to be free. Fight on, brothers, fight on and free your land. Fight on, sisters, fight on and free your fellow man. Africa has got to be free by 1983. Come on, make us see, brothers, fight on. Fight on, brothers, fight on and free the land. Fight on, sisters, fight on and free your fellow man. You have paid your dues, and you've got nothing to lose. And that is always my views. You got to fight on. I say fight on, brothers, fight on and free this land. I say fight on, sisters, fight on, free your fellow man. Cause if Africa is not free, then we all will be back in shackles. You see, my brothers, fight on. Fight on, brothers, fight on and free this land. Fight on, sisters, fight on and free your fellow man. Brothers has gone in exile for such a long while. Fascism too vile, brothers, fight on. I say fight on, brothers, fight on and free this land. I say fight on, sisters, fight on and free your fellow man. We need majority rule. Simit and Vasta is too cool. Early morning dew, fight on. Come on, fight on, brothers, fight on and free this land. Fight on, my sisters, fight on and free your fellow man. Fight on and free yourself. Fight on and free the land. Fight on and free your fellow man. Little darling, it's been a long, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. Little darling, the smiles are returning to their places. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. But here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Little darling, I see the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. And here comes the sun. There goes the snow, and I say, it's alright. It's alright. I see the ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. Here comes the sun. There goes the snow, and I say, it's alright. It's alright. Little darling, the smiles are returning to their places. Little darling, it seems like years since they've been there. Here comes the sun. I say, here comes the sun. I say, it's alright. It's alright. Darling. So if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, don't throw blows. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, don't throw blows. Harm no man, let no man harm you. Do unto others as they would do to you. And to every boy, respect the Rasta man, cause he's the only man left on creation. And if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take no, don't throw.
That's it. And I mean, I love this, Maxine. No more than say, pull up.
So if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, don't throw blows. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take blows, you. Do unto others as they would do to you. And to every boy, respect the Rasta man, cause he's the only man left on creation.
I'm just giving a shout out to Dukey from Alexandria St. Anne. Yeah, we just called in to say how much he liked this particular song.
So if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones.
I'm gonna say that this is ever music too.
Most folks see I looking so humble, but like to try something, but the world would have crumbled. Caught behind thy back, you like to grumble, and before I face, you always a fumble. Yeah. And if you live in a glass house, I beg you don't throw stones. No. And if you can't take those, I don't throw those. Said if you live in a glass house,
yeah, you know, you have some people out there when them drink the rum and the rum tell them so them to start a fight, but they can't fight. Yeah, man. Yeah, people like that, you know, Cassidy. Them go out there. Cassidy, yeah, listen to me. You have some people out there when them go out there and then drink rum and they tell them so them to start a fight, but they can't fight, you know. Me used to have an uncle like that. Him always the rum tell him to start a fight and then would always get beat up.
but you never know that this is the conclusion. No chance, no hope for those who kept it going. Cause you never know that the truth was showing. And if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take those, brother, don't throw those. Said if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. And if you can't take those, don't throw those. I'm on this earth to give you praise, and all I ask for is longer days. I come to do the things that are right, and if you don't like my doings, we're gonna fight every time. And if you live in a glass house, not and if you can't take those, I don't throw. And if you live in a glass house, and if you can't take those, I don't throw. And if you live in a glass house, and if you can't take those, that if you live in a glass house, and if you can't take those, I don't throw. But if you live in a glass house, you just stones. And if you can't take those, I don't throw. But if you live in a glass house, and if you can't take those, if you live.
Thursday free on the Science FM 96.1. Even the 96.7 FM, you don't know the thing, but every Thursday 5 to 9 p.m. You don't know the thing. Pull up, I want them on the
Styles FM presents Can Fusion Episode 3 Tropical Invasion at Bayview Eco Resort, Dolphin Bay, Port Antonio, Portland. Music by Styles FM DJs. Showtime 7 p.m. Admission 500 pre-sold, $600 at the gate. It's a super splash you can't afford to miss. Find them. Whoa! Ha!
Residents of Portland, come join local government minister Desmond McKenzie for 2 town hall meetings in your parish. Thursday, June 2, Hotel Tim Bamboo at 5:30 p.m. and Friday, June 3 at the Buff Bay Primary at 5:30 p.m. Come hear from Minister McKenzie and other stakeholders. Then on Saturday, June 4, join the minister for a day of cleanup. Bring out your old furniture and bulky waste material so the NSWMA can collect them. Call the SDC at 928-1856 or the Portland Parish Council at 993-2665 for more details.
Billnas Depot, everybody go a Billnas Depot. Portland #1 hardware, that's a Billnas Depot. You want to fix up your yard? Builders. You could be living abroad. Builders. Hurricane season come. Builders. To make your roof blow down. Builders. We have the best pricing. Builders. And the best parking. Harbor Dash we are waiting. And we are carrying the swing.
Builders Depot, right at Industrial Estate Longwall in Burns Bay. I call them at 715-3128 or 284-3337. Check them out.
Afternoon. I have on the telephone lines. I have Miss Delia McDonald. I don't know if it's Miss or Mrs. I would say Ms. MS, who is the Public Relations Officer for the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. And right now, that particular ministry is on a national cleanup of Portland. Good afternoon, Delia. Welcome to Styles FM. Hello.
Hello.
Did you hear the introduction?
Hello.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes, I'm here.
Are you available
I'm hardly
for
hearing you though, but I'm here.
Yeah, are you available for this interview at this time, Miss McDonald?
Yes, go again.
Okay.
It's actually Miss though. I heard you were trying to figure out if it's Miss or Mrs. It's Miss, still Miss.
Okay. Just to let me repeat myself because there was some feedback there that you are the Public Relations Officer for the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development, and right now that ministry is on a national cleanup of Portland. I don't know if it's the entire parish, but of Portland, because it is a very big parish. So could you tell us more about this for me, please?
All right. It's the National Cleanup Program. We launched in Montego Bay, St. James, right? And that was in April of this year. It's really to clean up the country. As the Honorable Minister McKenzie said, he realized that the country is really dirty and colloquially as us Jamaicans would say, it's dirty. And so as the minister with the portfolio responsibility for public cleanliness through the National Solid Waste Management Authority, right, it was decided, and the committee, a task force was really put together by the most honorable Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and he actually designated the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development to lead the task force. As I said earlier, it was done in Montego Bay. We launched the program in Montego Bay in April. That was a success. Montego Bay is a little bit different from Portland, so it took the team a month to remove a substantial amount of bulky waste in that parish.
I can
And so-
imagine. Leading to the market in Montego Bay.
Go again?
I said I can imagine leading into the market in Montego Bay.
Yes. So and it was the public spaces along with the residential areas. So you can just imagine how much time that took and how much resources that took.
Yes.
So Montego Bay was for an entire month. When we did our analysis and got our feedback from the local experts here, which would include the NSWMA staff, the parish council, the MPs and the councillors, we realized that, as I said, Portland is a little different. It's not as, we don't have as much in terms of a problem as much with bulky waste. So it will take at least a week for us to remove the substantial amount of waste that we want to have removed from the parish. And so the minister and his team will be having a town hall meeting tonight at the Hotel Timbambo. That starts at 5:30, and we're encouraging the public to come out. We really want the public to understand the importance of, keeping their communities, their surroundings, and by extension, the country clean. So there's a town hall meeting. The minister is open to questions, and we're here basically just to ensure that even after the team has left, that the citizens here carry on with not only the message but also the action of keeping their environment clean. I should have pointed out that we're working under the theme "Reduce your waste, clean up your space." So we and I think that is self-explanatory. Right. Once you reduce the amount of waste that you have in your surrounding, it eventually your space is cleaned up. So that is basically what the program is. We also have another meeting in Buff Bay, and it's because of the fact that we don't necessarily want to inconvenience the residents in Buff Bay in getting them to have to travel all the way into Port Antonio. So we'll have a town hall meeting for them to come on out tomorrow evening, and that is at the Buff Bay Primary School, and that starts at 5:30 as well. And then on Saturday is when the minister and the team will be out there. The minister is not going to be here for the entire week, but he's very hands-on, and he's one of those persons who wants to ensure that the mandate that he has set is actually being met. And so he will be on the ground on Saturday with the team, cleaning the communities. We meet at Folly Oval, that is all of the trucks and the rest of stakeholders. We meet at Folly Oval, and then we dispatch from there to the various communities. The solid waste team will be in Eastern Portland for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then on to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they will be in Western Portland. And then Friday and Saturday, they will come back to Eastern Portland. But the communities will be kept aware, and the parish council and the SDC office here actually has a listing of all the areas that need that the trucks will be going to, and on the specific days. So if citizens want to find out what day, the NSWMA team will be in their area, they can just call the parish council office, or they can call the SDC office. And as I said, the town criers will be out there. So if they're going in a particular area today, the town crier will be out from in the day before and the morning to let persons know they can put out their bulky waste at their gate, and the NSWMA team will come and collect.
Ms. McDonald, I want to say something to you. I think this is a very good effort. However, I would like to say something to you. I live in the Hope Bay area of Portland. I have been complaining about the garbage collection, and I noticed that the National Solid Waste Management Authority is a part of this cleanup. It has been weeks since any garbage has been picked up on the area that I live in. Yes, it is as a matter of fact, even before I knew that you were going to be on this program, I was talking about it this morning, that we have business people who come into our area. They keep their premises shamefully filthy and stink. And I think that there needs to be something done about that, because yes, we might not be rich people, but I do believe that the entrance to our community should be in not like that.
And that is exactly some of the issues that, what you raised there. These are some of the issues that the minister and his task force is really tasked with, for want of a better word. These are some of the things, these are some of the issues that, has been brought to his attention. And we know from his tenure as a mayor that he's a man of action and he's a man who makes sure that the job gets done, right? And he has been in office for less than 3 months and he has hit the ground running. And we know that there are issues, right? And he acknowledges that there are issues. And he's trying all the necessary steps, including carrying on a cleanup program from parish to parish, so all 14 parishes. So, as I said, we encourage persons in Buff Bay tomorrow to come on out, let us know what the issues are, because if we don't know the issues, then the minister and the ministry and the other persons cannot address them, right? So we don't want them to take for granted that because they might have lodged a complaint with the NSWMA, then we are well aware of it. Right, we want them to come out. The minister is giving them the chance to meet him face to face and talk to him and let him know what is happening.
And I just want to say to you, Ms. McDonald, that in your particular office and the position that you hold, they keep promoting Portland as a green destination. There's only one problem with that. The residents of Portland don't know that. So it is not something that is in the psyche of the people. But since you are a public relations officer, I'm passing that on to you to see how we can correct that. Because it doesn't make sense that you're reading things that's saying Portland is, this is a green destination, it's so lush, it's so this, and all of this. And then the people of Portland are not involved in that particular conversation. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Thank you ever so much for your time.
And it was a pleasure talking to you, and I hope that you do come to the Buff Bay meeting tomorrow.
Yes, the SDC, they asked me to come tomorrow. I have to say, though, every time I go to these meetings that I'm asked to go to and I make suggestions, nothing ever happens. So I don't know.
This is a point of change. So I'm encouraged to come to that meeting, and I'd like to meet you too.
Okay, you will be there?
Yes, I will be there. I'm already in Portland.
Oh, you're already in Portland? Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm already here because I'm here for the meeting for 5:30 in Timbambo, and then I'll be at the one in Buff Bay tomorrow.
Okay, the one at 5:30 is a little early for me, but I will try to make it at some point. And if it is Jamaica time, I might be there on time. Okay, so nice talking with you. Take care.
All right.
Yes, success.
All right. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
Me begging you every
am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Won't you come and take me by the hand. Ooh, squeeze me. Here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Won't you come and take me by the hand. Ooh, show me what you can. Here I am, baby. Oh, won't you take me by the hand. Take me by the hand. Ooh, show me what you can. Here I am, baby. Won't you take me by the hand?
I really miss you. Sing this song with me. Come go with me. The Mary Blues. I'm Mary Blue. I told you once, and I told you twice. Said I told you once, told you twice, told you twice, told you every time.
So many nights with your shadow in my bed.
The Mary Blues.
So many nights, baby, you whisper in my head.
I cry.
So many nights, sing along the Mary Blues. So many nights, I told you once, I told you twice, the Mary Blues.
So many nights,
I told you once, told you twice, the Mary Blues.
Lonely night.
I cannot sleep, haunted by your pretty body. I cannot sleep. I want the world set on fire. So many nights, kept me from going down low. I told you once, told you twice, the Mary Blues. I told you once, told you twice, the Mary Blues. So many nights, can't keep from going down low. I told you once, told you twice, the Mary Blues.
The Mary Blues.
Yeah, this is Toots from Toots and the Maytals joining up with Manu Cheo, who I think is a group from Mexico.
So much times in the woods. So much times look for money. So much times got to prove.
It's the Mary Blues.
So much times win the alley.
A Mary Blues.
So much times if I could.
It's the Mary Blues.
I told you once, told you twice, the Mary Blues. I told you once, told you twice, the Mary Blues.
So many nights I cry.
So much time to win the alley.
So many nights.
So much time if I could.
It's the Mary Blues. Mary Blues in my sleep. I'm the street. In my bed. Sing this song with me. Come go with me in my bed. Sing this song with me. Come go with me. It's tomorrow. I told you once. I told you twice.
Hello.
Your lab reports are in. Could you please come in and see the doctor as soon as possible?
I'll be there right away.
Everywhere he goes, every girl he meets, yeah, he put on the show. No one would believe how he serviced each one. Wonders never cease. But did he use protection? That question's not for me, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Know him a check it, how he used to step it.
Yes,
Steps
it's
that he
for all
might
the brethren,
regret.
them just love to sleep on. What they call the galleys, them? Yeah, man, this is for you.
Result pending, sit down and sweat it. No one to wipe the sweat, yeah. Friends keep telling you don't worry about it. Just pray and think positive. And say what they wanna say. Positive is not what you wanna be, yeah. Responsible attitude and the type of lifestyle that you choose. Didn't think before you do. Now he sings the blues, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Know him a check it, how him used to step it. Steps that he might regret, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Result pending, sit down and sweat it. No one to wipe his sweat, yeah. Caution, oh. Don't be no fool with your tool, be wise with your actions, yeah. Caution, oh, yeah. Don't be no fool with your tool, be wise with your actions. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't be no fool. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be no fool with your tool, be wise. Everywhere he goes, everyone he meets, yeah, he put on the show. No one would believe how he serviced each one. Wonders never cease. But did he use protection? That question's not for me, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Know him a check it, how him used to step it. Steps that he might regret, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Result pending, sit down and sweat it. No one to wipe the sweat, yeah. Caution! Don't be no fool, don't be no fool when you tell my brother. No, 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 no. Oh, make caution, yeah, yeah, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Know him a check it, how him used to step it. Steps that he might regret, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Result pending, he sit down and sweat it. No one to wipe the sweat, oh. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Know him a check it, how him used to step it. Steps that he might regret, yeah. Know him a fret it, I wonder if he get it. Circumstances, know him a fit test it. Know him a check it.
Called Amaponi, and they are from South Africa.
Gelin kotu gemden gelin hamle.
Ke motlana ga ke itse sepe go tlhogo putswa ba lekile ga re pela ke se go tlhoka la tsela tsile motho go kena ka tsa tlholo tsela khopo se ja mephato e tsile le tsholo go morwalo se le dirwa fela go disia motho wa go is we get tarantella I give right back like a tarantula le se tsa tlhapi se ra apare se ra go ya bosetsi ba lela se ana marena go ya bogosi le bo se mamba ipala mabala ngwe go mankge maitsana go fela di komarutwe.
That is cool. What's my guess of strength? Eso strength, para más pexos,
Is one.
Yes, we push the energy. You know. I can come up and I can slow did something. I straight home me I go to bed. So I have to come up with that high energy. Energy.
Salute! Kalawan says me. Bongo Muffin combination. What it done? This is the remix. That is cool. Usman es so sueni. Eso sueno. Paga más peso. Uso. Combinando mula. That is cool. Usman es so sueni. Eso sueno. Paga más peso. Uso. Combinando mula.
Yeah, pure dance. Now go on in there, Sandra. Come dance. Flora dance. Flora come in, take Mookie place. Flora dance. You know. Yes. So that is the kind of energy I'm going out with this week, and I just want to give thanks to you all for making it the Spiritual Vibrations program. Cassidy, once again, I give thanks to you, and as always, thanks to Styles FM for allowing me to be myself, and thanks to all of those who participated. I want to give respect to the ancestors. I give thanks that they were so that I can be and that you can be. And hope that my effort this morning and part of this afternoon was pleasing to their souls. Have yourselves a positive, productive, peaceful, healthy, and a blessed week. My name is Sister P. Enough love to you all, and I look forward to joining you next week, Thursday at 9 a.m. And Chungi isn't here to tell me and to remind me to say that energy drinks are dangerous to your health. And no, today, no, the big man isn't here. So we will say stay tuned for DJ Flair. Good afternoon, Flair. How are you? Did you get a mic? You need a mic. This is what we do at this time. We chit chat at this time. I know it's into your program,
Right,
but we have to
sister,
say it.
right.
Yes, we say it. So how are you?
I'm not doing bad. I'm doing good. I'm giving thanks. I'm thankful.
Well, there is. And you see, can you believe that we weren't getting any rain in Hope Bay when Port Antonio was washing out?
So I was running from yesterday, blacking and all those places sort of dry.
Yeah, man, I came to Port Antonio and I see my sandals on Tuesday and figured, and I couldn't even come out of the vehicle.
Yeah, man, up here and flood out, you know?
Yes. So how are you enjoying doing Mookie's time?
Well, really a good experience, guy, you know what I mean? Getting to explore more talents, people more different. You understand?
You have to get into more of the, what do you call it now? Retro? Is it retro?
Yes, today is retro day, Sister P.
Yes, but you always, one of the things that I do, them like to form just because it's me, them want to say my program is a retro program, and we want to make sure to make them know that my program is not a retro program.
Yeah.
So, can me play all different kind of stuff, because you could have never say me playing Jamil and say it's a retro program. So me play all, because you know what? Music is music. And we have a style in Jamaica of where if it's not new music, we call it old music, and then we don't play it, and you just play. If you turn to every station, it's the same song I play. No, music is music, and I love it all. And you have yourself a great show. And I normally sit in a taxi and listen when I'm going down.
All right, Sister
All right?
P, you
Yes.
there. All right,
Okay,
then.
good.
JIS Radio presents Roundabout JA,
a 5-minute feature on local news, ideas, people, places, and things. Roundabout JA.
On today's program, the Mandeville Red Cross raises funds to aid the physically challenged. And later, a disaster preparedness tip as June marks the start of the 2016 Atlantic hurricane season. We're going roundabout JA.
Government pensioners, there are now several ways to connect with the Accountant General's Department as we modernize our operations to serve you better. Call the AGD at 922-8320-7, 922-7906, or toll free at 1-888-991-3005. Send an email to info@treasury.gov.jm. Find us on Facebook or live chat with an agent at treasury.gov.jm. And we've now added WhatsApp messaging. WhatsApp us at 818-6583. The Accountant General's Department, touching the life